Hi guys, for today's video I'm sharing with you guys my balcony makeover. That is why we are outside today. I just wanted to pop on here and do a quick little intro and say this is a very rental friendly makeover, so keep that in mind. I am renting, so I do have a list of rules that I must abide by when decorating my balcony. So if you think that certain things are missing, like candles, lanterns, things like that, or putting like holes, let's say, in like these walls to like hang stuff up, I personally am not allowed to do that, but this is great to go by and give you guys some inspiration if you can. So that being said, I tried to decorate on a budget. So when I was shopping, I definitely kept into consideration that all this stuff was going to be outdoors, and I do live in a place in California where the climate changes quite a lot. I have ocean air, wind, rain, and then it gets extremely hot, and sometimes that cute furniture that you want to go for will not hold up. So that is what I kept in mind when I was decorating, but I absolutely love the way it turned out. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel with post notifications turned on, and let's jump right into it. So as you guys can see, I've already started laying out this tiling that I got from IKEA. So this is just my first step that I'm doing. Totally up to you guys if you want to do this or not. I just think it changes up the space so much. It looks so much cleaner and nicer. Plus, I can also clean these off if they ever get dirty, which is great. So this is the particular name of them. Super easy to install. I'm going to show you guys right now. You literally just like snap them together. So each of these packs actually comes with 9 different pieces. So you can go online and it will tell you how many you need based upon your square footage. Each pack is 9 square feet basically. So this is what they look like, literally, basically like puzzle pieces that you're just going to place together. So, and they just go installed opposite way. So for this one, we're just going to kind of lift up, place this under, and then snap it up. For the last step, I recommend walking around and kind of pushing down the pieces just to make sure everything's like locked in place and you don't trip. I do have these smaller areas right here, and as you guys will see right here that it didn't cover. I knew that going into it, so if that bothers you, don't get these tiles, but I'm just gonna cover that up with like plants and stuff along the way, as well as it didn't cover all the way. Again, already knew that going into this area I plan to be like a garden, or actually place a long bench here in the future, so you won't even tell. But you can calculate all that before you go ahead and purchase these if that is a like deal breaker for you. For the next step, I am going to be adding in this rug. This is one in particular that I have from Urban Outfitters. I've had it for a long time now, and I think it would make a really great outdoor rug. It's really fun. It's like a round jute pattern. Roll this out across the balcony. Just kind of see where I want it placed. So I thought not only would it look perfect out here, but it would also cover up our first little hole area right there. You can barely tell that there's even an empty space there, which is really nice. So I love the way this looks outside. I don't know if it's like meant to be an outdoor rug, but it's sturdy enough to definitely have it outside. First thing that I'm going to add in the corner over there is this floor vase from Project 62 that I got from Target. So that is just going to go in this back corner here really nicely. And then to go inside of the vase, I actually got these dried palm tree leaves. You guys were asking about them. These are actually from my grandmother's house. So I got these out of her yard, and I am going to just place them in here, like so. There's one really big one that I'll probably layer towards the back, and then kind of a smaller one. Absolutely obsessed with the way this turned out. It's definitely something that if I saw it at the store, I would totally spend a ton of money on it because it is so cute. So if you guys are interested, pick up that vase from Target. I will have it all linked down below, and then just put in some dried palm leaves. These literally cost me nothing, which is so awesome. So now let's move on to over here and see what we are going to put. Then I went to IKEA today, and this is actually from their new collection. So that's the name if you guys are interested. But this is like perfect, I think, for my balcony. So I got a plant from Home Depot, which is where I got all of my plants from. I went in there and they had some really good stuff, and I think it was at a good price. So I got this little guy right here. I'm gonna set it down, and then I just kind of like judged by like eye how big a plant would fit in there, and this fits perfectly. So I'm hoping that I can just have this over here and eventually it will turn into a bigger plant just as like I repot it and stuff, but that is gonna go there for now. So I think that's all I'm gonna put on this side for now. As I mentioned, I definitely want to be able to like add to the balcony as time goes on, find cool things here and there, and really make it like a space I'm proud of. So I'm not gonna clutter it too much now. So we are going to start bringing in the furniture. I ended up having to order the patio set online. This is just the Project 62 collection. Here's what the cushions look like. I'll link it down below. I was able to get it for $100 off on Target.com, which was a steal. So I just have to put a little bit of it together, but I think it's gonna look great. Now that I actually got the box open, all you have to do is screw on the top piece to the bottom part. There's really no assembly even needed other than that. So this is what the first chair looks like without the cushions on it, and I'm really proud of my selection. I went back and forth for a while on which chairs to get. The ones that I initially wanted had white cushions, and I just realized that long term, the white cushions and like the brown, the weather's definitely gonna get to it, especially where I live. Like furniture gets destroyed. So I went ahead with these. I'm gonna add the cushions on right now so you guys can get the full effect. But it just has these like gray cushions. And I think it looks just so nice, and over time it's not gonna look super worn or get a ton of stains on it. Then I'm just going to add this macrame opal house pillow that I got. It is from the new Target collection. I thought it was beautiful, and you can find this in the outdoor section. I really could not find an outdoor table that I liked, so I'm just using this little side table from Urban Outfitters. It seems like it would hold up pretty well outside, and again, I don't need anything too large for this space, so I'm putting that there. I also didn't want to go with the matching table because I felt like I already went with the dark flooring as well as the dark chairs, so I wanted to go with something a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to add the cushions for this side, and keep in mind they do tie to the chair. Just to save time, I'm not doing that right this hot second. Adding another little pillow. This isn't an outdoor pillow, so I would definitely recommend Scotch guarding any pillows that you might want to use outside. This is from World Market, and it's pretty good quality. For the time being, just to disguise that little extra area there, I did have some extra palm leaves, so I'm just gonna like lay those out kind of on the floor just to kind of cover up the little space in the hole there. That way it doesn't look too bad. Actually, it looks a little bit better if I flip them going the opposite way. It kind of masks the hole, again, like I said, for now until I fill it with probably more plants. I'm just adding this plant stand that I got from Home Goods. It is by the brand CNC California. It's kind of like a designer brand, and they make clothes and home decor. This was obviously more affordable though because I did get it from Home Goods, so I'm just gonna kind of put that somewhat in the corner area there. I'm just going to add a palm in it that I got from Home Depot that again happens to fit perfectly. I don't know how I ended up just eyeballing this, but I did. I'm just going to turn it around, kind of make it look good in its new little home. So there is the new little palm plant in its new little home and planter. And then I do want to do something quickly for this corner here, just because it does look a little bare, and I'm probably going to add in a table or something. So I'm going to add in my little IKEA table here that literally fits perfectly in this corner. I'm just gonna add some plants on top of there that I think will look cute. So I'm just gonna kind of make my own little succulent planter. So I got this little wicker basket from the local thrift store a while back, and these plants that I'm adding in are actually from a really fun DIY project I did with Hunker Home. If you guys are missing my fun little DIYs, I actually collabed with them. So over on their blog, I did 3 DIYs. One of them is a thrift flip, and the other two are just really great, eco-friendly, good for the environment, DIYs for Earth Day. So I'm gonna link that down below in case you guys wanna check it out. But they were super nice, and they like let me take all of these little plants from the DIY home. All of them have a new little fun home. It's like my little succulent garden, and this was like a steal. It was like $4.99. And then lastly, to complete my little corner here, I'm adding in this potted plant that I got from Home Depot, already potted and ready to go. I've always wanted one of these, so I hope it holds up well out here. So that is my complete balcony makeover. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!